Hey everybody, it's me, Bay Ray. Thank you for coming to Bay Ray's Comics, where I have issues. I have so many issues, I need to buy more issues of comics. So Black Friday came and went along with Small Business Saturdays. Now, I went to Vintage Phoenix, my local comic book store, and they were having an amazing sale. I didn't go on Friday. I did not have time to go on Friday. So I went on Saturday and I got some amazing books. He had a whole bunch of stuff for $1. And he also just recently got a collection. They got a collection, but there was a whole bunch that had slight water damage. And they were giving you 25 comics with the slight water damage with any purchase. So I dug through them and found what I can. And I found some good stuff, even though I was there on a Saturday. So let's go through some of the books that I got. And I'm going to show you at the end of the episode how to get an amazing book for free from me. So let's start with the books that I got on Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Black Friday, same thing. The stack that I'm going to start with first is a stack of books that I got from my friend Logan. I've known him, and he was a customer when I was selling a lot more online. Really good guy. Really, I consider him more of a friend than a customer. So I found him a whole bunch of books. Now, Logan is really into the 70s Marvel and DC horror. So not Charlton, not any other company, just the Marvel and DC. So I found, and Doctor Strange. He loves all that stuff, the creepy stuff. So I found him a whole bunch of good creepy stuff for $1 a piece. So let's go through this list of books. First off, he's also a sci-fi nut. So I found this really cool Star Trek, which I already had this. I grabbed 3 of them and one I already had. 2 of them I already had. So here's a Star Trek. Now I don't know what number it is. I opened it up earlier. I do not remember what number it is. But Gold Key never put any numbers on the front of the book, so you can never tell what book it was. Here's another Star Trek. It's great. You got Spock and Kirk up here, Shatner and Nimoy, a nice couple of Jewish boys, nice Jewish boys. Okay, and I said he liked Doctor Strange, so I got him this Marvel team up. It's like one of the only times Marvel team up where Spider-Man was not in the book. So it's Human Torch and Doctor Strange, and a classic Strange Tales with a reprint of a classic story with Doctor Strange, Thor, and Loki. Now here comes the scary monster fun. We've got Monsters on the Prowl, number 30. That's a cool looking cover. I like that. And they're all pretty decent condition for books that are almost as old as I am. Monsters Where Monsters Dwell. Creatures on the Loose. That's a beautiful cover. This is actually in pretty amazing shape. This one's a little rough. House of Secrets. Very cool House of Secrets. Supernatural thrillers starring The Mummy. That's a pretty cool book. I like that. Another one, number 12. These all seem to be Marvel. You never know when you're going to get when you find horror comics. There's usually some DCs. There's only one DC in there right now. I got Vault of Evil. That's a classic horror. And one Tomb of Dracula. This is all going to my friend Logan. And he already said he wants them. And we're going to talk about that sometime in the next week or so. And he is going to be happier than a pig in poo. Now let me show you the books that I got for myself, and then I will show you the water damaged books and what I picked up this week also from Vintage Phoenix. The first book that I got for $1, I have the Avengers Aftermath variant number 1. I'm trying to finish all of those books. I didn't have them first time around. I really wasn't reading much back then of comics. I also got a couple of cool New Titans, which I am trying to finish the run. I think I need less than 30, and I'm finished with the New Teen Titans. The Tales on the New Teen Titans. New Teen Titans, Volume 2, The Titans, and I only need like maybe 20 books, and I'm done with all of those. Here's another Tales of the New Teen Titans. Is that a George Perez? I think it is. Marv Wolfman. Nope. It is not a George Perez, but Marv definitely wrote it. I also got for myself also a Star Trek that I didn't have in my kit collection. That's a really cool Star Trek book. Captain Marvel. I always grab Captain Marvel if they're in decent condition. And this one is in really good condition. There is some spine ticks, and I don't think there's a lot of color breaks. The inside is a slight amount of yellowing, but not that much that will make such a big deal. It presents nicely, and I just like it like that. I also found a really rough copy of Marvel Team Up number 9 with Iron Man. I don't know if you can see, there is a lot of color breaks all over there. It's a filler issue until I get a better quality issue. Also from Marvel Tales, I got number 17. That's a pretty cool book right there. Get the glare out of there. With Mr. Fantastic. And let me hit you up with some Avengers. Hit you up with some Avengers. Let me hit you up with the Avengers. I've got Avengers number 129. Pretty decent condition. I've seen worse, definitely. So I put this easily in a 5.6 category, hang on the cover there. I've got Amazing Spider-Man number 125, second appearance of Man-Wolf. I almost said Wolfman. Man-Wolf. It has some breaking color breaks on the cover, but all things like right across right there. I don't know if you can see that there, but there is a color break there. This was in the stack. I couldn't believe it. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 76. 76 was in the dollar bins for Black Friday and Small Business Saturday. Amazing Spider-Man number 76. Is it in amazing shape? No, it's in decent shape. You got some color fading at the top. You got the spine is not rolled, and there's not a lot of cracks. And a decent cleaning could bump this up from a 3 to maybe a 4. But I ain't going to touch it. It looks good just like that, and it presents really, really well. Now let's go to the books that were slightly water damaged, but you can't even see it. I've got Young Avengers number 4. There is some rippling on the bottom. None of the pages are stained. The cover is not stained. The back cover is not stained. So I got that one. And I also got, number 3. Young Avengers, same problem. There's some rippling right here. A simple press will get that out. Beautiful book. This is number 5. Once again, same thing. Very little. A simple press. Not even, you don't even have to clean it. Just a simple press will get that ripple right out of there. This is number 8. Right there. And New Avengers number 11. First appearance of Echo as Ronin. Echo as Ronin. You can feel it on all of these, but it's so minute. You couldn't even see it if you were looking at it. Unless you were running your fingers again to it, you'll never know. I got this great anniversary issue of the West Coast Avengers. Now, all of the books this month, this is number 14. All of these had the frame, I think it's the 25 or 30, 25th anniversary of Marvel. So all of the books this month had a little frame of all the superheroes all the way around. I got Alpha Flight number 1, John Byrne greatness right there, first appearance of Puck. Alpha Flight number 53. This is Jim Lee's first comic cover ever drawn. So his first book was drawing Wolverine, which he's great at doing it. Now, here's the ones that are a little bit rougher shape, but still, just to have it in my collection. I've got Avengers number 80, first appearance of Red Wolf. Now, if you look at it, you can't tell, but there is some rippling, and there is some tape on the spine to keep it into place. But you know what? It's a nice book. It presents pretty well. I'm looking forward to just adding it to my collection, in my personal collection. I also got, this one's a little rough. This is number 104. There's no key to this. It's just a really cool looking book. You got Scarlet Witch over there. There's like a water stain right between her legs. There's a water stain, but it's there. And somebody wrote on the N in Avengers. This is not a key, but it's some George Perez goodness. Number 194 with Vision on the cover there. I love that cover. I got number 198 with Red Ronin there. That is a really cool cover. I love that. Now, I had this book when I was a kid. They were having open auditions for Avengers for people to join. So here is the possible people that could be in the Avengers. Now, looking at this, I don't remember what year this is. It was a while ago. It was a 60 cents cover. So if we look at this thing now, how many people were actually Avengers? Well, of course, we got Hawkeye, Wolverine, Spider-Man, Luke Cage, Hulk, Ant-Man, Daredevil. They were all Silver Surfer, Spider-Woman. I don't know about what's his name from the Inhumans, Black Bolt, She-Hulk, and Doctor Strange. All were Avengers. So, you know, through fruition, they ended up being Avengers. This is the second appearance and joining of Monica Rambeau to the Avengers, her second appearance. That is number 227. This is number 323. Euros, who is the brother of Thanos, that's him right there, goes by Star Fox now here. And if you're wondering who he was, if it sounded familiar, if you don't know who he was, if you watch all of the movie all the way to the end and the post-credits in the Eternals, Harry Styles played Star Fox. And Puck was there. I believe Seth Rogen did the voice of Puck. I could be wrong, but let me know if I'm wrong in the comments. Also, if you haven't already, please comment, like, subscribe to my channel, and also my Instagram. You can check it out, Bay Rays Comics, and you can message me there through Bay Rays Comics on Instagram as well. So I'm going to show you the new books that I got. Now, I'm not a huge new book person. There's a few books that I go and buy every month, but Marvel's trying to kill me this month because every single issue this month is a Thing tribute or a Marvel 2-in-1 look-alike. So I've got this stack right here. I still have so many still at the store, and there's more coming. And next month's more Fantastic Four stuff, so I got to get that too. So just in general, we have the Avengers number 20, making him look like Black Panther, all charged up there. It is a really cool cover. I like the colors. Spider-Man taking a face plant. So it's Thing in Spider-Man's costume. That's pretty cool, funny. Now this, I don't remember the name of it, but this is a Marvel 2-in-1. It is a tribute to the graphic novel that had them Hulk versus the Thing. So that's that one. And then we have a Marvel team-up of Thing and Miles Morales. That's a pretty cool one. I like that one there. And let's see. I got Thing and the Scarlet Witch. These are all Marvel 2-up tributes. Marvel 2-in-1 tributes. Look at that. That's beautiful. Thing and Moon Knight. Love that cover. That is a really good cover. I love that. This is the Uncanny X-Men number 6. That is, I forget the number, but it's Nick Fury and members of the Avengers and Tigra and stuff like that. That's a tribute to that one. Classic Spider-Man and Thing, Marvel 2-in-1. That's beautiful. And Deadpool. Thing versus Deadpool. But I think DP is going to recover on that one. Thing and Venom. What number is that? Number 39 on the Venom book. And last but not least, we've got Marvel 2-in-1, Thing and the X-Men. This is a tribute to, I forget, is it number 75? Or No, this is a tribute to the Death of Thanos issue. I forget what number it is. Hold on. Hold on. I don't do this usually. This one. Marvel 2-in-1, Annual 2. So let's get back here. So this is that one. And then you got this one, which is the Death of Thanos, and it was the Avengers and Spider-Man. And I got this one signed by Joe Rubinstein and Jim Stalin. So this is one of my wall books. It's one of my favorites I got there. And beautiful cover. The only thing I needed was George Perez to sign it, but I cannot any longer. Now I'm up to about 365 subscribers, and I appreciate all of you and thank all of you for subscribing and following me on my journey to find cool comics at discount prices. But I would love to get up there to get more subscribers. So right now, if you subscribe, like, comment, and then go to my go to my Instagram page at Bay Rays Comics on Instagram and comment or send me a message, or just send me a message. That'll be easier. Just send me a message on Instagram at Bay Rays Comics, and you will be entered. Now, this is, if you're already subscribing, you can enter it too. Just go to Bay Rays Comics on Instagram, and you could win this also. I am giving somebody the newsstand variant, number 265 of Spider-Man, the first appearance of Silver Sable, and a while back, of course. And they're talking about making this into a movie too. They haven't had a really good run over at Sony doing their movies. I'm really got my fingers crossed on Kraven, but this is the first appearance of Silver Sable. Now, all you have to do, I want to get to 1,000 subscribers. So what you need to do is like, comment, and subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Then go to Bay Rays Comics on Instagram and send me a message. Send me a message there, and you will be automatically entered to win this book. This is the grand prize. I'm going to have other prizes too. I have Hot Wheels. I have other comics. And trust me, you're not just going to get that one book, but you're going to get some other cool stuff too. So make sure Instagram, like, comment, follow, and you could win this very cool, amazing Spider-Man first appearance of Silver Sable. I want to thank everybody for watching right now. I really do appreciate if you followed me through to the end of this episode, and I really do appreciate it. Now, remember, go out and find comic books in odd locations like flea markets and church bazaars and Goodwill. But do you know where you can find your comic? Is at the local comic book store, and they will give you and find whatever you need and whatever you're looking for, new or old. So go to your local comic book store and support your local businesses. In the meantime, remember, reading comic books is still reading. Later.